Woohoo! Welcome to Pazi Fest, Kobi Oved. This is the first time we meet, so it's super exciting. And
Yeah.
where are you right now?
So I'm now in Petah Tikva. It's always the first question everyone asks me, where are you now? Because every period, I'm in another place all over the world. So I first have to answer this question: which side of the globe I'm standing now? So I'm in Israel. We'll start there in Petah Tikva. And now it's 8:20 evening time here.
I'm in Vermont. That's in the United
Yeah.
States, and it's 1:20. And I'm super excited to tell Pazi Fest about what you're doing because it's very similar to what I'm doing. I'll just give you the stage. Tell us about your amazing project with young people.
Okay, so I've been working for more than a decade.
Not just any young people; they're specific.
Yeah, so I've been working in the last decade, more than a decade, with a variety of kids. I've been working in Israel and over Australia. I started my musical track as a singer and also as a musical teacher. I've been working with kids from regular background, and after I've been called I was living in Melbourne, Australia, producing there and being in charge there of musical projects in the main congregation there in a Caulfield synagogue as a singer, and also being in charge of all the musical projects there. I've been called to come back immediately to Israel because my father became sick. They found a tumor in his head, and I had to come here immediately back to Israel. And after that,
how long ago? You were in Australia, and then they call you to come. How long ago was that?
Yeah, it was almost 3 years ago. It was 2 years and a half ago, and so it was very, very intense time for me. And unfortunately, in the end, my father passed away. I still have stuff in Australia, by the way, till now.
I feel you. I had not the same, but
and then afterwards,
oh no, I just came to the United States because I still had things in the attic, but different circumstances, very different.
So you know the feeling of having things on both sides of the world at the same time. And after my father passed away, it was the time of time to try to put all my stuff back together, inside and outside. And then I had that feeling and that thought that I want to do something in the world to take the same route I've been there before, to direct it to a place that I feel it will be even more meaningful. So I started to work with kids in Petah Tikva, kids with special needs, as a Bibliotherapist. It's therapy by reading and writing, and also in the field of the musical projects there. So
you came to work with kids with special needs and reading and writing, and other different difficulties, motoric and cognitive. And then you decide to bring music into that?
Yeah, so I try to combine both of them. It started, in fact, with one project that it was a project of writing, a workshop of writing for that we thought together it might work. And it was so we gathered together kids from different classes, and boys and girls in that specific school of the kids with special needs. And it started in a workshop of reading of writing. I did different assignments with them. They would write sometimes things to themselves. They would write sometimes letters. They would write things to themselves. Write all their things that they were dealing with inside, and that's how it started. And then I saw that it's going to naturally it's going to the next stage. So I asked the principal there if we can maybe try to take it outside to meet the world, to show the world their strengths, and also
show the world their
to
strengths.
connect them.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, and so they can shine out all their they really had enormous achievements there, and I felt like that the whole world can celebrate with them. So it started with the first project. That in the end of the year we just wrote we made a video clip that we produced outside. And then it was the first one, and we called it Nichtov Olam, to write a world. And that's how we started.
And that was a music video.
So it was a combination of writing, of their own writings. I met everyone separately, all those boys and girls that were in the workshop, that the writing workshop we had. And in the end of the year, we made that video clip that all those who participated in that workshop sang in that song and went to a music studio and we recorded a clip. And that was our first step that went outside of the world. And it was so amazing to see them strengthening towards that place. It started very, very, intimate and in a small class, and they started to feel more powerful. Yeah.
Wow.
Towards.
So they've been very empowered, and they probably felt a strong sense of ownership and self-expression.
Exactly. And it was their own writing, so it was very, very strong to see them directing to that place. And I met everyone also separately in that stage. In the end of the year, I met everyone every participated separately. So I could also help them and help them also to write, and also help them to what? Sorry?
Well, also to perform. I saw them in the music video. They look very confident. They're like, yo, yo.
Yeah. So that's already the third stage, what you saw now. In the beginning, it started very, 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 small. And then afterwards, we did the second video clip. That was in the end of the last year. And now it's what you saw, that's based, that song was based on the famous song, When You Believe. That also they got power from that song, and they also empowered others by singing that song. And I met everyone separately. And there were a lot of people that helped me from the school, from Mamad Shalom School in Petah Tikva, also to help them to dance, to collect everything together. And also the important thing that happened there, that when I met everyone separately, they told me what the dream is. And we put it all together in the, as you can see in that video clip, the last one.
Music video.
Yeah, in the music video, they pass through Yam Suf.
So they pass through the Red Sea, kind of like in the Disney movie and in the story where that song is taken from. So those were the kids' ideas, because I see it, you have a drone over the field and they're walking and all action.
Nachon. And when they pass through it, they hold their dream on a dream catcher, the thing that they healing most for their own life. Those who are passing through the Dead Sea are the Red Sea. Sorry, those who are finishing this year
They're schooling. They're graduating.
They're graduating, exactly.
Wow.
So that's why
so
they needed
cool.
the most. Yeah.
That is so cool. So for the people I met a friend of yours who connected us. And it was after I was telling you, so I work in the UK, and for my PhD, I work with young people in the mental health department, and we look at their strengths and we make a song and a music video out of it. So it's like very parallel. And I was like, oh my God. Like, maybe we could have like a project with like the kids in England and the kids in Israel. We could talk about that. Yeah, we could totally
talk about it. It can be amazing. Let's do it.
Okay, well, ready for that. Yes. I mean, like, with everything is online now, and it, even though we're isolated, it enables us to like, I mean, like, I'm completely across a huge ocean, and we're talking and discussing projects, and it's just such a miraculous world.
Like what's happening in these moments.
Yeah. So many things are born, and I think boundaries are like removed a little bit because we're all just people. Is a kiss. Right. That is so cool. Is there anything that you would like people who are watching us, right? This is going to be premiering either next week or the following. I'll let you know. And I'll put links to your work. Is there anything that you'd like people to connect you with, or to send you, or you want to send people to see more?
I've been in different projects all over the years. So there's different works of mine. As I said before, I started to work with kids with special needs only in the last 2 years since my father passed away. And before that, I've done a lot of other projects. I've done a project called Yaakov Malachim, because I'm Kobi, so Yaakov, and Malachim are kids that accompany me, that I've been singing with them.
I'll just translate. That means Jacob and the angels.
Exactly.
So Jacob, the angels are the kids that you
from a music school that was in Bar Ilan University. That's in Ramat Gan area in Israel. So that's what I also have been done. There were a lot of branches that we opened of that musical school. The main one was in Bar Ilan University, and what I've done in Australia, it was also a branch of the musical school that I opened there, was also a branch of that project. So there are a lot of different things included in Yaakov Malachim. Yaakov Malachim is a cappella singing and music that comes from the Mekorot, but with special touch. You can meet like opera singing and all kinds of ethnic. So one of them are Jacob and the Angels, that maybe if people like it also, the last one, I think they're gonna like that one as well. And also I've done something that was related to the last parasha, Vaitchanan, and the song is called Vaitchanan. It's part of a solo album.
Like biblical parts, you're like taking kind of like the ancient accumulated wisdom and bringing it with like the modern creativity.
Exactly, bidiyuk. That's based, I took Moses' last words. Vaitchanan means his plead, when he was pleading God to let him enter Israel. And I composed it, and I went to my own journey to the desert to connect it to the own places. I feel that sometimes there's a locked place that I want, that I'm asking God to open that place for me as well. So I went with my own plea to the desert, and also with the, and it was a very emotional day with the, also, and that video clip is also online, and it's called Vayit Hanan, and it's related to the last parasha we just read. So maybe that can also be
amazing. So,
yeah.
so all the links are going to be right here below or above this video as it goes and premieres, so people could find you. Yeah, and if people want to like learn more or feature your work, or just reach out to you, that would be where they could find you. And I would definitely talk to you more behind the scenes because there's just so many amazing things I could do.
It'll be a great pleasure for me.
And yeah, I really want to acknowledge you for being a person who's just such a contribution to others. Like, I feel like you bring other people up with you and connecting us also to like, the wisdom of the past and really finding such creative ways to like make us just very, I feel kind of like grounded. I guess that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling very grounded and connected and belonging. There's like a togetherness where you bring all those angel children, because we really, the word angel in Hebrew, malach, is like a messenger, and like we all have things to share with each other. So really are all angels if we're open to listening, right?
Wow, that's so right. I really relate to that, and also that's what pushed me out to the last work I've done with them, because I really felt that they are huge messengers, those special kids I worked with, and that they have every one of them has his own special message, a unique message to deliver to the big world. And I really felt I want to help them to find the way to
fly.
push it out. Yeah, life in that too. Exactly.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Well, thank you so much for inspiring us. I'm so excited to talk to you more. And yeah, anything else do you want to bless people as as we both fly away for a little bit?
Wow, it's very it's a good opportunity. I would take maybe to the place of to shalom. I really feel that the place that shalom is a very powerful word in Judaism. It always starts from inside, from the inner circle of shalom of ourselves, and then it goes outside to those who are close to us, and then to the big world. And I really feel like that that now we have here an opportunity, as you said in the beginning, to connect, to bring a lot of roots of shalom, because even in Israel, a lot of times, as you know, things go up and down all the time. And I think that's a very powerful a reminder for all of us all the time. And I think that the music helps to remind that, something in the harmony of music, and that the way everything comes together and makes reminds us while we listen of that's the sound of shalom. I also hope we can actually practice it and live that way. And yeah, I'm looking forward also to our musical combination. Please God to come.
Amen. Gosh, it's like so much shalom to create. Thank you so much. And we're gonna hear more from you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
תודה רבה גם לך. להתראות.